actual loading bay.
Then how does somebody open you from out here?
There is like a box. There we go.
Access panel?
Yeah, access panel. Thank you. There's an access panel up here.
Oh,
Yep.
Thank you so much. You're being very helpful, Door. Let's see.
What a nice door.
Hey, it's been an amazing door as far as I'm concerned. It's the first one not to fight me today. Walk up to the damn panel. What do we have in front of me?
Okay, so it's hidden underneath, some stuff, but you can, clear that away and you know where it is. So, yep, you've got a little like keypad. It looks like.
Oh, perfect. I pull out my maglock keypad. I think a sequencer will take care of that one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And let's roll. That's one of my locksmith, right? That's what I want. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be 2, 7, 14.
Cool.
Don't forget to check for anti-temper stuff.
For what?
The anti-temper, what's it called? Thingamajig. That raises an alarm if you try to mess with it and fail.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to... I've never had to roll that before, so I'm not sure what you're referring to. I thought that was part of the roll of what I'm doing now. So
it only becomes a problem if you fail, though, I believe.
Okay.
I think it's like a separate thing that you need to deal with on top of all the other lock cracking stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what, just another locksmith roll?
If it's there. I mean, I don't know if this lock has something like this or not.
Yeah, it would be there. So
okay, then I'll just call those 4 for that, and then I'll try, and then I'll, assuming that worked.
You're fine. You're fine with that. You can disable that.
Okay. And I forgot to add the analyze device on that first roll. I'll do it with this one. Good door.
Okay. Okay, yes. So this access panel requires a key code, and then it requires you to scan your Ares identification, corporate identification.
Okay.
Presumably for like maintenance work, that kind of thing.
Yeah. If I need to pull out, I have a universal key card as well.
Okay.
You need me to use that as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to use that.
Okay. What rank is that? What's the name of those things? Anybody remember by any chance?
Is it a sequencer?
Would it be a sequencer? I thought the sequencer is no maglock. Maglock Passy. That's the one. That's the card reader.
That's correct. Yeah.
Right. No problem.
So it's gonna be. That's also a locksmith check.
I believe so.
Okay, so that loses 1 die. Oh, take another die off of that because so that take off that 4. The hits still stay the same. The spell that I'm holding, I forgot to account for it. Sorry.
Okay. No problem. So you got what, 5 hits?
Mm-hmm. Tie goes to defender.
So
that means it doesn't open, but the alarm should also not go off since I disabled the alarm.
That's correct.
So I'll give it another shot. I'll lose a die off of that.
Mm-hmm.
It hits again.
Nice. Very nice.
Okay. Thank you for reminding me to turn off the alarm, Hala. It actually helped. Okay. We should be hearing those doors going at any moment.
Yep. Well, are you going to command them to open?
Well, yeah, look at the group. Guys ready? We can go in whenever you want.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to prepare to drop down some rope and all that.
Okay. Are you going to open all of them, or just one of them, or what?
Well,
Just,
that
I would just say open the one the missile's in, so you just take that out real quick.
well, there are two schools of thought on this. If we open all of them, if we open only one, and the gangers hear that one opening, they're going to come straight to it, assuming that they're aware that it's
Good.
open. The other one is we open all of them, and they don't know where to go, so that gives us a chance to do something on that one missile.
Mm.
Which one do you guys think is the more likely scenario?
Well, also, if we open all of them, though, it's more likely that someone inside will notice they're open.
That is true.
Whereas if we open the one with the missile should be probably covering most of the opening from, like, if you were looking up, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it'd be harder to see from the missile.
You know what? I put my hand on the door and I say, "Do you think you can be quiet?" And I cast a stealth spell on it. Pretty sure you can.
That's what I was going to suggest.
Very nice. So alternatively, the big issue is going to be, if it sets off any buzzes or alarms or anything like that inside the facility in the control center.
Yeah.
So,
Yosei, can you please make sure? Well, actually, once the door, I'm connected to the door. Is the door connected to anything, to any network? Is it wirelessly connected to anything? Like what?
it's not wirelessly connected to anything now, but
Okay.
it is hardwire connected to the whole facility is connected hardwire.
Oh, so I have access to the facility here. Shit. Okay, perfect. I'm in the host.
Okay, so you have access to that section, yes. You have access to all of the tubes and presumably to like the relevant firing mechanisms. Yeah.
Okay. More importantly, I want to make sure that I have access to the internal cameras. I want to see sensors and cameras. If I can find those, that matters to me the most.
Okay. All of those have been smashed.
I have an idea. Can you use your clairvoyance to see if anyone's down there?
Yeah, should be able to. How far down is it?
2 stories, I believe, was as far as
That's what I remember him saying.
2 stories down.
How much is that in meters? About 4?
What?
How much is that? About 4 meters? 5?
normal 4-foot floor would be like 10 feet. 10
Yeah.
feet, probably
So
about
it's probably a good like 6-7 meters. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, easy. I can manage up to about 25 meters without too much trouble.
The problem is going to be the mana barrier. So unless you have astral window, you're not going to be able to see through.
Yeah, good point. We still outside the barrier, aren't we?
Okay. If I'm still in the host, I can see if let me hold on one second. Let me rewind and get my brain back in place. All right. All of the cameras and sensors have been smashed. That means that they don't have eyes on anything that they don't visually see themselves.
That's correct.
Okay? That's very important. That means nobody will see us on cameras and whatnot going in. Chances are that they're not even paying attention to any security because they destroyed it all. Let's. Do I have access to the alarm systems from here?
You'd need to start marking it up, but you could get access to it. Yes.
I
Sure.
also have another question. Are there any like fire suppressant systems inside that are working?
Oh hell yes.
So what if you could open the door, the alarms would go off, but only in this section, right?
Well, I'm
Where
checking
the
to see
tubes
if the
are?
alarms are going to go off or not. I'm going to check to see if the alarms are still connected or not.
Mhm.
If they're not, we don't even have to worry about it.
Okay.
So let's start slapping marks. She gets 5. 19. I get 6 hits. Good.
Okay. Give me a hot second. All right.
And that's why I never go for more than 1 mark at a time.
So, you have a mark.
Okay. We got a mark. Is that enough for me to go and check out the alarm system or no?
Yeah. The alarm system is still active in this area, so there's that to deal with.
Can you tell how many alarms will go off from opening the door and like how many sections further into the base it goes, or is it just like the missile bay area?
I'll open up an arrow and just make it a floating window, so that way I can be in the DNI with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at him. Not sure, but the alarm's definitely on in this area. Let me see how far out. Let me see where it goes. Maybe I might be able to turn it off before we open.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's delve into the system. What do you need? Matrix perception?
Matrix search,
All right.
which I think is the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is that enough for you? I'm going to roll 2.
No, you're fine. So with 5 hits, you can tell that there's only like one line that it goes out to, presumably to a panel in the control room. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't want to deactivate the alarm. I'm just going to edit it so whenever the alarm is probably currently right now saying 0000, and when it goes off it says 1111 instead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to eliminate the ability of it saying 1 at all. It's pretty much, oh, the alarm's going to go off. It is going to go off. It's just going to say 0, so that way nothing actually goes off.
Okay, so that would be an edit file action.
Yep. It's computer plus logic, I think, right?
Yep. Okay, so
am I going to need more marks on it before I can do this?
Okay, so first of all, you don't need more marks. You'd need to matrix perception to find the file, and then from there you can, edit it.
That was the 5 hits, the matrix.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then, yes, you have found the file.
Okay. Edit file is a complex action, so that's going to require 2 more marks.
Okay. Do you have common sense?
Yes, I do.
Okay. These kinds of files usually have data bombs on them.
Mm-hmm. I figured.
Yeah.
I always forget to check for them. I always remember right as they're about to blow up in my face. That is not necessarily the best mark of a hacker ever, I am assuming. We'll get to that in a minute. Disarm data bomb, maybe? Is that what we want to go with? No, the matrix search found it, and I still have 4 hits left of that, so I see the data bomb with that.
Yes, if you use one of the hits to ask the question, is there a data bomb? And then the answer is yes.
Okay, so we want to disarm data bomb, so I'll set myself up for firewall.
Okay.
And software. Why did it have to be software?
Because you don't need it for any other matrix action, and it's tied to intuition, not logic, so it screws most deckers over doubly.
Yep. It's great.
It's tied to logic in Hero Lab.
Yeah, because everything is tied to logic in Hero Lab.
But the disarm data bomb itself is intuition anyways.
Yep.
That makes absolute sense. All right. So it's even less than what I'm looking at. Yay!
Yep.
So we have 7, 5. That is 12. So 12 and 12. We're both rolling 12. Oh yeah, VR up and the spell 14, and then the spell I'm holding, that's 13. So she rolls to help me. 1 hit, bringing me up to a total dice pool of 13. 14.
Agents can't help you with that.
I thought software.
They don't have the software skill.
I thought the skill they didn't have was electronic warfare.
Nope.
They don't have either?
They only have computer hacking and cyber combat. Unfortunately.
Shit, sorry, I always mix up that 3rd skill, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So take off the last die, which was a 1 anyways. Yay, lucky me.
Okay.
4 hits.
All right. No more data bomb.
Okay, no more data bomb. That's a beautiful thing. So now we can do an edit file with little trouble.
Yep.
And she can help with that. She has computer.
All right.
So, 2 hits from her. 7 hits. I can't keep all of that. That would be 6 hits.
Okay. So you are able to edit that file.
Perfect.
Cool.
And Yeah, I'm pulling out of the host now before I piss off anything.
Okay.
And reset my deck out. No, I don't reset my deck until I open it. I have to open it first.
Mhm.
All right, guys. Back in the physical. We're ready. No alarm is going to go off, and I can open this right now. And so now I cast a stealth spell on the door.
Okay.
So that's gonna. I'm holding one spell. 1 to 15, so 5 hits, and drain on 4 hits. I should be fine.
Yep. Okay, you have a silent door.
Yep. I tell it to open.
It opens.
Open sesame.
So it opens like real quick. The door just pops out. All right, and then so as soon as the door opens, you hear like a little like almost like a rising elevator sound.
Oh, it's got an internal lift.
Look inside. What's happening?
The missile inside is now moving upwards.
Shit. Everybody jump in now. I'm going to close the door before the freaking turret pops it.
All right, and since I had ropes ready to go, I throw them down so we can slide down to wherever the platform is slowly raising up.
Okay.
Is there any space on the side of the missile?
Yeah. It's not. It's not completely impossible to squeeze in, but it's not going to be comfortable either.
Okay.
Or you could just ride on top.
Don't tempt me.
So, do we have people jumping in?
I'm jumping in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please make
sliding down
gymnastics
by
rolls.
rope,
Yes, sir.
at least.
Definitely jumping in.
All right. So, who are we waiting on? Is the gentleman jumping in?
Oh, shoot.
And
The gentleman is contemplating his mortality. He's got 3 dice on gymnastics, so he'll probably kill himself if he jumps in.
so he's just gonna wait.
How far down is it?
Right now it's still about a story and a half, so maybe like 1.5 meters.
I'll wait until it's a couple of me.
What am I doing wrong here,
The
guys?
top's 1 meter down.
Okay, so the slash has to become.
Oh,
has to
whoops.
become
Yeah,
40.
my bad. I knew that, I swear.
I always use the wrong slash because I.
There we go. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I got a success!
Alright, so you guys
Like
very
triple inside.
ungraciously kind of like plop down and slowly slide downwards, getting stuck between the missile and the wall, as the whole platform moves upwards towards ground level. So Purp, are you going to stop the missile?
Yeah,
or?
I'm the last one to jump in because as soon as the last person jumps in ahead of me, I order it stop and close, and then I unplug and run inside and jump.
Okay. Then you made me a gymnastics test, right?
Yeah, I got 4 hits.
Okay, then you are glorious. And then you jump in, and then the roof snaps shut above you, and the elevator begins moving downwards. Once again.
I let go of the stealth spell on the door now.
Okay.
Before I let go of the analyze device, I tell the door, "Thank you very much. I'll talk to you soon." And let go of it.
Should I be jealous?
Wait till you meet Teresa. No, I didn't say that in game. Hell no.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna get my gun ready and I'll lock and load it, and I'm gonna prepare to cover wherever entrance is, and I'm gonna tell someone to start trying to disarm the bomb or get ready to disarm the warhead.
Well, does anyone have explosives?
We decided we
Someone
weren't
did.
gonna blow them up. Remember?
No. Disarm it, because we gotta take the warhead off. Remember?
Oh yeah. No, we're gonna do all of that in a moment. But before we do that, once we're all inside and okay, I pull out two of my two fly spies and complex action each. BRIs,
Mhm.
and then I look at gentlemen and say, "Can you do astral recon while I deal with the missile?"
Are we definitely the other side of the barrier?
Yes, you are definitely on the other side of the barrier.
In which case, yeah. Do you want me to actually project, or just keep a local lookout?
Right. And okay, here we go. Son of a bitch! I know this is gonna suck. Well, we're at the missile itself, right? It does. There must be a computer panel somewhere that is meant for this missile panel.
What?
Is there a computer panel anywhere meant for this missile?
You mean on the missile itself, or?
Well, no, I'm assuming in the silo.
Okay, so the silo is basically a giant tube, right? So if you are looking for
it would be like in a room attached to the silo, right?
Yes, but you'd have to open that door.
Yeah, which we are trying to avoid at the moment.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try my luck and see if we can actually do this. I'll try an analyze device on the missile.
Okay.
I'm holding no spells right now.
Okay.
6 hits. Wow.
So what was the what was that on? That was
analyze device on the missile.
Wow. Okay. What are you looking for?
Right. Hopefully that the missile actually talks back to me. That's the first thing. Shit. We need this missile. That's it. There goes my last point of edge. I'm close to edging this thing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
3 hits. My drain is now going to be physical because I broke my limit. 5. Okay. Taking damage. 1 point of damage. Oh, Jesus. You guys start seeing me bleed a little on my cheek. But that missile's answering, goddammit.
What do you want to know?
Hi there.
Hi.
I was asked to find the most important parts of you, known as the warhead and computer missile. I believe she mentioned... actually, can I roll a memory test to see what were her exact words?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
5 hits?
Okay, they wanted the targeting computer and guidance systems, specifically the warhead, like the ignition system. Like, they don't need the actual plutonium, they just need the stuff that controls everything, right?
Okay. So that's exactly what I say. I'm looking for these pieces in you.
Okay.
So can you please point those out to me, and also give me all your schematics?
Yep. It will do that.
Okay. And that should cover the 3 hits. I'm still going to hold the spell as a bonus for working on the missile as I pull out my tools. I open my tool bag and I look at the guys, and you see a giant smile on my face. That's 2 for 2, guys. Mini welder here? Whatever, I don't know. Somewhere in my hardware kit, I imagine you want me to use.
Yeah.
Am I rolling hardware?
Please.
Okay.
And don't critically glitch.
I agree with you.
Gonna
6
get us
hits.
all killed.
Beautiful.
Did you just... 6 hits?
Yep.
Very nice. Okay, so that's going to take a while, a good 10 minutes, but you're able to carefully extract everything that you need from that missile.
I'm grinning ear to ear as I'm going about this. swear to God, I'm probably singing something. I don't know. Pick something from Wizard of Oz.
And I'm gonna tell him, be like, be quiet, man. We don't want him hearing us through the door.
Sorry.
But also, I'm gonna ask, are you gonna bring us back up to drop the stuff off, or what are we gonna do about having to close the doors behind us?
Oh yeah, no, we can. I point down. There's a button right down there that will just open it. It's not a big deal.
Okay, cool. So should we start clearing the next room while you finish up here? Or?
I'd rather not have lasers and bullets flying in here while I'm working. Give me 10 minutes.
All right.
I don't feel like finding out what happens to plutonium when it gets hit by lasers.
Me neither. Or rocket fuel.
All right. Not at this distance.
So while you are doing that, please, who is doing the rest of that? The gentleman, right? You're doing astral things, right?
Yeah, I'm just astrally perceiving.
Okay.
So
just inside the tube, or are you going?
Just perceiving. I'm staying in my body.
Okay. Then you're getting a whole lot of technology, icky gray technology.
Actually, I'll try and sense the missile, just in case.
Okay. Go ahead and sense it.
Are you sensing the missile? Okay, that's a new one. There's a quote for the game.
Right.
Hey, this is Ares. They're the ones who dropped the nuke on Bug City. What if they've started enchanting bits of it?
Yeah, the missile is not a technomancer. Not that you'd be able to get that with only 2 successes. No, it's just a missile.
Good.
All right. So, what are you guys doing after you have the relevant parts?
I need to exit the tube in order to open the door.
What?
Is the tube the button that opens the door above us? Is it outside of the tube?
Yeah, that's outside of the tube.
Okay. And I'd have to do some hardware and hacking in order to be able to open the door from in here without going there, right?
You practically have to cut your way out. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want to do that. That'd be an hour of work minimum. Yeah. All right.
Let's go in.
I'm gonna stack up on the door with my FN ready.
I have everything we need in my hands, and I look at you guys. Well, we got to open that door and then press the button to open the silo above, and then I can just go and dump this in the car.
Okay.
So, what are you guys doing? Are you?
So I'm stacking up on the door right now.
Okay. Okay. So, how are you opening that door? Because that door opens from the outside as well. You guys are.
Thermite.
Oh, okay. I got to go work on that door before, so you guys can go through it.
Alternatively, you could just a suggestion. You could astrally project manifest and then open the door by just pushing a button from the other side.
No.
Nope.
Mages cannot affect anything in the physical. I mean, unless the button is dual natured, no.
No. Oh, okay.
In order for me to do that, what I could do is either one of us could actually project over, summon a spirit, have it materialize, and press the button. That could
also
happen.
works. Yeah.
But that would also give away our element of surprise.
Assuming anybody's over there to see it.
Yep.
Why don't you go take a look in the astral and see if there's anybody on the other side of that door before we do anything?
All right. Other side, there is an aura on the other side. It looks like somebody's just hanging out, sitting in a chair.
That I'm not actually astrally projecting through. I'm using clairvoyance to look in the real world.
Oh, that works as well. So yeah, there's a guy, elvish. Looks like he's got some fancy new laser weapons that he's shining up, or you don't know. It looks like he's doing something to them. If you look closer, he's actually trying to engrave his name or initials or something into the side of it. to personalize the weapon. It's not coming out too well, but
is he like looking towards the door, or is he sitting back towards the door?
Towards your door, he has his back. He has his back to the silo doors. Yeah,
Okay.
he's got his feet up on a control panel. He's humming to himself something like "By Maria Mercurial" or something like that.
Move point of view to the rooms next to this one.
Okay.
Just to check how many people are in.
Next to this room, there is a hallway. It doesn't look like anyone's down there.
Okay. Is there just the one exit then?
Yep, just the one exit.
Okay, I'll report that to everybody there. One guy in there, busy trying to destroy his laser gun by cutting on it.
Okay. So I'm gonna wait for whoever's gonna breach the door to breach them, but I'm gonna stay next to the door so as soon as it opens, I can bust through and do what I gotta do.
Cool.
Yeah, I could try to open up the door while Purp is still working on the missile.
Okay. So who's opening the door?
Artie?
Okay. So Artie is trying to open the door with what?
I assume it is locked, so I would try to locksmith it open.
Cool. Go ahead and roll me locksmithing then.
Ooh, wow.
Wow.
Damn, girl.
Yep, you can successfully unlock the door from the inside.
Sweet.
It wasn't really intended to, lock people out from this way. But anyway, you were saying?
Any anti-temper stuff on it?
No.
Okay.
It's they don't expect people to go down the missile silo doors.
So the door's open now?
It is
Are
ready
you
to be
opening
opened.
it? Or, yeah, it
Well,
is
okay,
open
so-
insofar as it is no longer locked.
So is it like a hinge door though? Like it opens outward, or does it slide?
It
or what?
opens outwards, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna just open it enough to peek the barrel of my gun out and aim at the dude and shoot him twice in the chest.
Silenced, hopefully?
Yeah, silenced it is. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I could just run in there and stab him.
I know, but it's so fun to shoot him.
Is it non-lethal as well?
No, it's lethal.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think we're going in there. We're not going in there cool. I'm pretty sure we're going in there hot.
So should I roll my automatics for that then, since I'm using
Oh, yeah,
the
I
FM
was-
HVO
Are you using
loaded?
stick and shock or like APDS or what?
I'm just using regular ammo.
Okay.
Regular ammo?
Yeah.
I've never heard a runner say that before.
No.
Sorry, that was weird.
I've used regular ammo on my last run as well.
I've-
And still dealt 22p damage on one attack.
Honestly, I've heard. I think I normally hear either gel, stick and shock, or APDS. I don't think I've ever heard anything outside of those three.
Nope. Well, unless you're doing suppressive fire. But anyway.
Oh yeah, flechette. That's right. When people are doing that.
So, do I just do my pool of 13, or do I need to? It has
Do you have a smart link?
It has a smart gun or smart gun system internal, and I do have a smart link.
So
It
then
has
you
a-
add 2 dice.
Okay, so instead of 13, it'd be 15.
That's correct.
Okay.
Now, this is a machine pistol.
Are you
right?
kidding me? Jesus. No, it's a assault rifle.
This is an assault rifle.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Are you just doing single shot, or are you?
Yeah, just like a single shot in quick succession.
So a single shot. Okay.
Yeah.
You might want to post edge
Assault
that.
rifle.
Might want to what?
Post edge that.
Okay. What do I do with that? Or how
Okay,
do
so
I
you
do
just
that?
re-roll all of your failures. So you would roll 13 dice.
Okay. And spend a point of edge doing that?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Not permanently. That's burning an edge, and you do magic with that.
Yeah. There we go. So that's 7 successes. Now, what is the damage rating on your gun?
Let me check. Damage is 10 physical.
Okay, and what is the AP on that gun?
-2.
Okay. So that basically means that he loses 2 of his armor, and it does, in this case, wow, that's 17 physical. Because he's surprised, so he doesn't get a defense roll. So yeah, he dies.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you just put a bullet in his brain.
Sounds good to me.
Well done.
And then, okay, so I just spent a point to edge, right?
Yep.
So that goes down to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I'll walk out and pick up the gun and toss it over to Purp to bring him back up with the gear that he's taken off the nuclear bomb.
Cool. It's very similar to the one that you saw before.
Can you give us a bit of a description of the room as well?
Yeah. Okay, so the room has it's fairly large. It's got what looks like an almost old-fashioned computer console, probably because they want to keep everything manual so nobody can hack into it from the Matrix. That has a whole bunch of weird stuff. You're not really sure. It involves math, probably, maybe. There are numbers and signs, and that's all running across the screens. There are 6 silo doors. One of them you have just opened and exited. And the rest of the room is filled with, like I said, the computers, a couple of chairs, and then there's a door on the other side of the room.
No wall map or anything like that.
No wall map or anything like that.
And just to clarify, the assault rifle shot, was that suppressed at all, or was it?
Yes, it was. It was suppressed.
Okay.
Okay. Very nice. Okay, so you have killed the guy in the room. What do you want to do next?
Maybe hide his body. I don't know.
I want you to go in and examine the guy, because you said he was an elf.
Yep.
Does he look like a former ancient?
Yep, he does look like a former ancient. You would probably recognize him. That little prick. Left a couple months ago.
Does he look like a mage?
No.
Oh, you
It would have been too easy.
Stack up on the next door, wait for Purp to get back.
And then I'm also going to pull the dead body into the silo room. That way, if anyone comes across this room, they'd have to look into the silo to find him.
Okay.
I dump everything inside of a bag, and then I levitate myself in the bag and go to the car, put it in the hidden compartment, and then close the car. Before I leave, I take a quick moment to scan the whole area, both with my eyes, then astrally, followed by matrix, make sure that there's no one watching me. I'll just give you...
Before you come back down, though, in DNI, I ask you to put a stealth tag on the bag, just in case someone takes the car or something while we're gone.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I put a stealth tag on every single item in there.
Okay.
I got plenty in my pocket.
Nice.
Thanks for reminding me, by the way. Before we came down, I can't use my spirit down here, so tell my spirit to get out the car.
Okay.
And that's for my visual, which is my highest. I don't know if you want me to roll the rest. But
Nope, you're good. It doesn't look like anything is up there for now.
yeah, keep an eye. Look up, drones, anything. There's enough out here in the world that I want to be aware of. You know what? One of the fly spies is going to stay with us downstairs. The other one is going to stay up here, giving us sight to the vehicle and our exit strategy.
Cool.
It might sit on top of the, turret rubble.
Very
That
cool.
way that way I know if the turret starts moving, the rubble would start moving. Good.
Okay.
And then we head back in. Well, I head back in. At this point, I guess everybody's doing their thing.
Okay, and then I stack up behind, who was that, Smash, that was stacking up on the door?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, so I just stack up behind you and prepare to breach the door, the next door.
The next door's across, right?
Yeah. So you've got another door. You've got another door that's well, the missile silo wasn't like across from the door, so the door is down like there-ish.
Okay.
Yep, and then that's to just like a small hallway. The door was open, so.
By the way, I ask everyone if we're going stealth or full bore.
I vote stealth.
Okay.
Do you want me to scout out the place? That's one of my specialties.
Certainly.
Okay. Then give me a moment. I get in my chameleon. Well, I would have probably been in my chameleon suit already. So I activate my chameleon suit. I cast stealth and improved invisibility on myself. And I can't call a spirit down.
If you just want to scout the place, I could just use clairvoyance.
No, that's true. We have a diviner with me. Sorry. Yeah, wow, you actually figured out a way to cancel out my... Oh, good. Your thing.
The safer and easier way, clairvoyance.
I already dropped the old one, but I can recast it, no problem. Is there anything in the astral here?
Okay, so are you doing a sensing test?
Yeah, astrally projecting.
Okay.
To make sure there's no watchers or, well, anything. At least in this room in the hallway.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing.
Project, I'll go with you, so you're not by yourself.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so there's nothing in here or in the hallway, as far as you can see.
Do you want to go further, or should we just do physical scouting?
Let's take a look, but just remember, just peek your head in from wall to wall in case the mage is looking into the astral or he has a spirit or something.
Yeah.
And just as a side thought, in D&I chat, I ask if any of you guys think the Ancients will give us a little bit of money if we bring them the head of that elf dude.
Actually, I'll let Purp take the lead in sticking the head through and support him, because he's got all kinds of things that makes him much less obvious in the astral than me.
Okay.
Okay. So what's going on? You're scouting deeper in?
I don't think we're gonna scout out the whole place because we know this is like 8 floors. So we just want to, look ahead for the next few rooms. We don't want any surprises before we do this again.
Okay. So off of the hallway, there is a stairway not too far away. That's on the right-hand side. It looks like it goes both up and down. So there's that. Then there is another room a little farther down. Are you going to check that room out?
So hold on. Let me draw this out in a different color so that way it's because it's the astral area that we've done. So it's one room south, right? Over here?
What? Yep.
You said one room there, and what else?
Yep. Then there's a stairwell off to the side here.
Okay. A little stairway off in that direction.
Yep.
Okay. And what do those connect to? The stairway goes up or down?
The stairway goes both ways, so it's up and down.
Oh, so there's a double stairway here.
Yeah, it's like a stairwell where this is just one of the many stops.
Well, because we skipped the floor, right? Because we're 2 stories down.
Yep.
Because that's how deep the missile silo was.
Yep.
Okay.
And then this room looks like it's large, and it's looks like it's a storage area.
Which room?
The one down here to the south.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, the room itself. Okay.
Yeah, that room is a storage area. It's very large.
Okay.
It's got a whole bunch of racks, and presumably you'll be able to figure out after a short while that's where they're storing their warheads.
Melee and unarmed combat when we go in that room.
Yep.
Presume if there's anyone in there.
No one is in that area. Okay, so that's what you can see here. There's also another hallway that goes off in the easterly direction from the hallway that you were looking at.
The red one?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's also an eastbound direction. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
And that looks like it goes pretty far down.
Okay, so
It has a number of doorways off of it.
Okay.
Okay, so head down to the storage room.
Excuse me.
We do know the route to the control center from here, don't we? We got it in the interrogation of the Ganga.
You have a reasonable idea. Yeah, it's down that easterly hallway. Are you guys scouting down that hallway or no?
It's up to you guys. There's nothing else that connects to the storage room, right?
No.
Okay.
What's anything important in the storage room?
Other nukes. That's also a really big room. I should note, and very highly enforced.
Like, yeah. Remember, this is not to scale.
No.
Okay. So, do you want to continue scouting in the astral, or I just want to peek my head into each one of the doors, but not into the door itself, but the wall next to it, just so I can see what's in there, so I can just draw out those rooms real quick.
Okay, so basically down this entire hallway, if you're looking to the south, then you're just going to be looking into that storage room because it basically takes up that entire area.
Okay, so the storage room is actually that large.
Yeah, it's quite large. Then, if you're looking on the left-hand side, please go ahead and make me an astral sneaking check.
Sure, one moment. That's the one that actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Astral sneaking. It's going to be logic, right?
Yes.
So then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 4 hits.
All right. So you've got 4 hits. Let me roll really quickly. Aha. And then just give me an sensing too.
Sure.
Okay. Looks like in that first room, if you're traveling down the hallway to the left, so across from the storage.
So no. Yeah.
Yep. It looks like there is. There are a couple of people, and some technology, and a Force 5 Earth Spirit.
Okay.
Yep. Gonna continue?
Yeah. I'm checking the rest of the hallway before we move forward.
Okay.
Stick my head out of there as fast as possible.
Yep. Over here, you're going to see a couple. It's a pretty long hallway, or like area. Looks like there are a couple of people inside. They're doing something, but you're not entirely sure what it is because they're interacting with, technology.
Okay. So we're looking at it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then on the other end, there is another staircase.
Okay.
And then there's also another door leading off of here and off of here.
Okay. There's another staircase.
So is this the control room that we know about?
You're not sure if that's the control room, but it makes sense that it's near that.
The control room's probably